Joining us now for a further look at the aid package is AFBF Economist Veronica Nigh. Thanks so much for joining us, Veronica. The largest aid will come through Market Facilitation Program. What is this program going to look like?
Well, the Market Facilitation Program is going to be operated through USDA FSA offices. So farmers can expect to go in starting after Labor Day and sign up for the program. Then once they're 100% done with their harvest, they can bring that harvested yield into the FSA office, and they'll get paid on a per unit basis based on what they've harvested. And as you mentioned, it'll go in two tranches. So when that first payment comes out, it's going to be on 50% of the production harvested. Then that second tranche, if that occurs, will be on that other 50% of production.
Okay, so who is eligible to receive the aid?
Well, this particular portion of the aid package is 7 commodities. It's folks who are growing corn, cotton, soybeans, grain, sorghum, and wheat, and that are raising pigs and milking cows. Now, there's a couple other portions of the aid package that are eligible to a wider variety of producers. The procurement program, which is another $1.4 billion, really will focus on fruit and vegetable purchases, as well as some meats and dairy products. And then there's the market development program, which adds another $200 million, and that's eligible to all producers, producer groups, no matter commodity, no matter whether they've been hit by any of these trade activities or not. And the aim of that program is to help develop future markets, so we're less dependent on individual markets, as we've seen that we're a little dependent on a couple of key markets today.
Absolutely. You know, Veronica, you're very well connected with producers across the country. What are you hearing from producers on the aid?
I think that last gentleman really hit the nail on the head, that while this aid is certainly appreciated, it's not going to make them whole. And, you know, you look at a commodity like corn, which is only receiving a penny per bushel through this aid package. And when they're looking at this, they're really saying, yes, you know, we've only had tariffs on our product to the EU and to China, which only represent 3% of our exports. But we really need to take into effect those down chain values as well. So all that corn that's being fed to pigs and beef cattle and dairy cows. So unpacking all of this is really quite complicated, and that really folks would much rather receive their prices through the market than through an aid program. But getting those programs right is important.
Absolutely. We appreciate you breaking down all the complications for us as well. You're always so great. AFBF economist Veronica Nigh, thank you so much for